folks, I'm Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultra Z News Weekend Update, the only toy news not for views, but for all of yous. Coming to you from the toy room, though I am not moving here permanently right now. It's gonna be in the works, and I'm gonna talk about it in an Organizing Ultrazilla's Toys very soon. Do look out for that. Don't know exactly when it's launching, but I'm gonna be talking about that a little further because obviously, you know, I did something here. There's a special video to come from this setup, and it's gonna be a really cool video. It was gonna run originally last night, but there's some stuff behind the scenes that need to happen first, and it couldn't happen over the weekend, unfortunately. So that video is a little delayed. I talked about it in my community post, but it's a video you are going to want to see. Major announcement in that video for a series of videos to come. So do stay tuned. I know I keep hyping it up, but you gotta put those little nuggets out there. It's gonna be good, and you're gonna love it, and there's gonna be a giveaway as part of it. So yeah, it's worth watching. So do stay tuned. I can't really say much about it. There's a little hint in my community post, so if you want to check that out, please do. But as far as the news goes, not a ton to talk about, but some really cool stuff from Mondo, stuff from SUPER7, stuff from Hiya. Like, a lot of really cool stuff from Titanic Creations, Transformers news that's pretty important. And an update from me on Transformers that's, kind of important too as far as this channel goes. So, I've talked a lot at this beginning, so without any further ado, let's get to the news. Alright, so let's kick things off with Hiya Toys and their Shimos. They took a bunch of new pics of the latest version of their Shimo. You know, this got delayed a little bit, but it looks like it's, I don't know if it's tweaked. I feel like the dorsal fins look a little bit different to me, maybe more color in them. The shape is a little different. Am I wrong about that? Please let me know, because it does look a little bit different. Of course, these are different pics as well, so that could be it too. It does look pretty good. It looks pretty different from the SH Monster Arts, as we know it was gonna be. They're working from two different models. I'm not 100% sure I like the head on this one. It looks a little squashed to me personally, but we'll see when we get it in hand, because overall I think it looks really, really nice. I just don't know how much I like it over the SH Monster Arts, if I like it at all over the SH Monster Arts, but I'm hoping we see it soon enough, and we'll make that decision then. Next up, we got some awesome news from SUPER7. They are doing a deluxe Iron Giant figure. That's their DX line, which, I had some problems with the naming of it. When we looked at their Optimus, which was just an Ultimate Optimus with less stuff. This is a Iron Giant for Walmart exclusively right now, with nothing. So it's it's a Ultimates Iron Giant, because it's gonna be an Ultimates with more stuff coming down the line, no doubt about it, but bare bones. I did buy it because I love Iron Giant, and I want to check out what SUPER7 has to say on the subject matter, even if it doesn't have all the accoutrements. And this way I can have two, and I could equip them differently when their Ultimates comes out, when it does. So I hope to have it by the end of this week, and we shall take a look at it as soon as we can. Speaking of SUPER7 Iron Giants, they also are releasing a clear Super Cyborg version of their Iron Giant. I didn't get the regular version yet. I do want it. I like that Super Cyborg line. And I do want the regular version of the Iron Giant, but this clear one looks really cool as well, and you can also get it at Walmart. Lastly, from SUPER7, they have a blind box version of their Maru-san Godzilla, so you could get it in all different kinds of flavors. If you see this box out there, pick it up. Maybe it's at Target, I don't know, but go get it if you want it. Mondo has put out for pre-order their amazing looking Creature from the Black Lagoon 1/6 scale figure, 2.0 actually, because they did this a while back, but now they've done it again, and it is absolute perfection. If you know anything about Creature, this looks spot on, guys. This is amazing. It also has alternate pieces for the Creature Walks Again version, that alternate head with the big buggy eyes. This is really cool. This was done from an original model, actually, by Roto Kaiju, as well as Steve Serengoli, who got together, did this, and then they presented it to Mondo. And Mondo's like, let's do it! And you can't blame him. This is beautiful. Congrats to everyone involved. It is up for pre-order right now, and it is gorgeous. If you love the Creature and you like 1/6 scale figures, this is for you. It is a little pricey at $275, so that's gonna keep meat out of it personally, but if I could, I would definitely get it. Let's talk about some Transformers, and oh my gosh, Omega Prime has begun to drop. First place it was dropping seems to be New Zealand, so lucky New Zealanders getting their HASLAB Omega Prime in this past week. Oh man, I'm jelly, guys. But this is great news, because once they start shipping anywhere, it starts going out. You know, this is how it works. Like, containers get loaded up on boats, and they start heading towards where they're gonna go. So I think the initial estimates from Hasbro were a little conservative, just in case. They said later this year, and it may take them that long to get everybody their Omega Primes, but this is great news. It is going out, and it looks absolutely awesome. I cannot wait for it. Speaking of HASLABs, there's only 8 days to go on Leo Kaiser, and it still has to unlock the last tier, which is the base. I think it's gonna make it. It's only like 700 plus backers away from that, so I think it's gonna easily make that, but I'm probably calling it for myself. I don't think I'm getting this one. Overall, like, it's just, I can't drop that money right now, and Leo Kaiser, it's just like, it's not a combiner that, like, I really need in my collection. It is awesome looking, but it's also kind of stiff looking, so I don't know, guys. I'm kind of, like, not 100% feeling it, and if I'm not 100% feeling it, I can't let, like, FOMO drive me to spend that type of money. So I'm out on Leo Kaiser. There's been a lot that's come in lately here that I've been spending my money on, and a lot of stuff yet to come that I've spent more money on. So I'm kind of happy that I decided to take that money that I was kind of like put on the side for that while I was thinking it over, and spent it elsewhere. One Transformer that was revealed last week that I somehow missed in all of my Toy Fair news is another one of the 13 Primes. This fellow is Alchemist Prime. He's like a short little squat fellow, and I like how he looks. He has a very D&D feel to him, and I really like the head sculpt. So yeah, I'm gonna add that to my list, because, you know, with the Age of the Primes, my goal is to get the 13 Primes total. Speaking of squat fellows, the X Plus Godzilla 2019 is coming back in a burning version. I absolutely hate this mold. I've seen it in person, and I do not like it. It is gigantic. It's a gigantic series one, so definitely not getting it anyway. But I've never liked this mold. It just looks terrible to me. It looks slightly better as a burning version, but it is not for me at all. You guys let me know down below if you like it. Titanic Creations has a Gorgo coming out in an icy frost cold version. This is kind of like a metallic bluish teal. It looks really nice. You're gonna get baby with it as well. It might be, and I believe they said that this is gonna be their final Gorgo variant. There's also a 30 centimeter Young Gary coming out for those of you that might want to add a big Young Gary to your X Plus like shelf. So some cool news from Titanic there. Seismic showed off some of their first test pulls of their upcoming Gigantotron, and it looks really, really nice. So if you're, speaking of big vinyl figures, this might be one for you. I showed this last week. This is the McFarlane Robot Wars spawn. There's a couple more pics, and if you got it at the Walmart con, there's an autograph version of it, a platinum edition, whatever it's called, gold edition. That's all well and good, but some news about this is it's actually Manga Spawn 2 reissued in slightly different colors. Not sure why they did it. Apparently there was a Robot War spawn. It was canceled back in the day, and it was supposed to look different. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people talking about that. I didn't have this at all. So I'm really looking forward to getting it anyway, and it is already available on BBTS and Entertainment Earth. I did put in my order for it at one of the two, so do stay tuned for an unboxing of that and whatever else I got with it, as well as the other box with more stuff as well. So it's gonna be a big BBTS/EE unboxing to come, which is gonna be a lot of fun. This one interests a lot of people, but it's also from McFarlane, and I'm a big Shohei Ohtani fan. So I did want to show off that they're doing a big Shohei statue. I think it's really nice, a resin statue. That's really, really cool. The latest 3-0 Deluxe figure has been announced, and it is actually Dirge. I was very surprised by that. Did not expect it, but that is very cool. I'm not a big fan of the Coneheads, but I gotta tell you, this is the best looking Dirge I've ever seen, and I actually might want to get this one. The Korean company Academy is doing a Makander kit, which looks awesome. I really want a Makander figure. I missed, there was a Carbonics one. I totally missed it. I had the opportunity to get it. I passed, and I kind of regret it. Mezco is doing a Conan the Barbarian 1/12 scale, a 1/12 collective figure with his Warpaint. It looks really, really cool. In Good Smile Company's Plamateo line, they are doing a Spazer figure. I forget which Spazer this is, but this is from the Toho Tokusatsu that I've always wanted to see, the Grand Spazers, and it just looks fantastic. It's a kit, but I don't know. Maybe it's a precursor for more figures, and if there's more figures that become popular, maybe we'll get some robots for them. I don't know. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? And last but not least, a bit of awesome toy news from Kaiju Brooklyn. Maru-san will be exhibiting there, so if you want to get some awesome Maru-san products in NYC, make sure you come down to Kaiju Brooklyn. May 31st and June 1st are the dates. It's going to be very, very awesome. Marston's also going to be doing a panel for us, so a lot of great things there. And there you go, guys. That is the Ultra Z News Weekend Update. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts on any of these down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Until next time, peace out, peeps.